Hey guys! Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and this is Judy. Welcome back to my channel. And today, I'm gonna do another Amberlynn Reid react. Now, to be honest with you, I was gonna do this as a live stream because sis is on this video for 30 full minutes. But then my boss asked me if I could stay late tonight, which means I'm going in late. And thus, I'm gonna try to do a video before I go to work. I don't know. We'll see what happens if this even gets out today. But regardless, Tuesday night, I also don't have time to do a live stream either. So I'm just gonna do what I can. I love the hustle for y'all. I'm trying to do what I can. I'm trying to get stuff out as quick as possible. So with all that being said, I have also sped her up to like time and a half. I don't think it's truly gonna matter because it looks like a sit down video and she tends to like talk slowly. So if anything, I hope that speeds things up a little bit. So let's get to it, shall we?
Hey guys, so welcome to the second video of 2020 on my channel. So this video, I want to talk about the reasons I want to lose weight. And I know there's very vague answers like health and I want to feel better, look better, but I want to dive into more meaningful answers because those reasons have never worked for me in the past because they're so vague. So as you guys know, highest weight, as you can tell by the title of this video, is 572.4. And I know some
girl, so I saw that weight and I'm like, this has got to be some clickbait. She used this old ass photo for the thumbnail. It was literally the photo from the birthday party for maybe Eric. I don't know. I don't even think it was in her own video. I think it's from one of Eric's videos. And I'm just like, girl, what are we about to get ourselves into? But you're telling me you're just gonna give us the reasons you want to lose weight? Like, what other reasons do we need at this point, girl? Like, I could give you a list of them. Falling and having to call Becky on your back porch. Getting a UTI that you can't take care of. Getting cellulitis. I don't know, that's just a start. Like having to use a mobility scooter. Do you want me to go on? I mean, I should probably stop because you're probably about to go on for literally 30 minutes about this all.
many people are like, why does the 0.4 matter? Because for me it does. That number just reflects on something I never want to be again, ever. So since then, I have lost some weight. Hello,
okay.
I'm very happy and proud.
Hi.
You guys remember in the video yesterday, I said that I wanted to lose 127.4 pounds.
First of all, that video wasn't yesterday. Many days have gone between this video and your first video of 2020, so I'm confused. I guess you're probably filming the next day and you just took forever to upload.
This year in total. So I decided to come up with 127 reasons why I want to.
Oh, Jesus.
127. I'm gonna be honest. Once I hit about the 100 reason mark, it became kind of hard. But I have 127.
Girl.
I'm name them all for you because I have them written down. Some
Girl.
of them I won't. And I feel like
this feels very Struggles of Being Me, her like 3-part series that she did. It was actually literally the first time I reacted to her. I'd made other videos about her before, but they were all either commentary or me like recreating her meals. But the Struggles of Being Me series was the first like reaction video that I ever did. So I'm gonna link those all down below so you can go watch those, because I'm curious how many things that were on the Struggles of Being Me series are also going to be repeated here, because then if that's the case, girl, like, same Amberlynn, different year, honestly, truly.
a lot of people are going to click out of this video because they're going to be like, oh my god, this is super boring. But I feel like if you're trying to lose weight, please watch this because this is very important, because I want you guys to also truly think about why you want to lose weight.
I'm watching.
Whether it's shallow or not, for health reasons or whatever it may be, I really want you guys to listen to these and focus in, be in tune with your body, and figure out why it's so important to you. So the first one I want to name off is my reflection won't hurt as much, because I stare at myself in the mirror, at least I try not to, and it's just, it hurts to see what I've done to my body. Next reason.
This girl is out here saying, I'm not a narcissist. I'm not constantly looking at myself in the viewfinder on my camera. And now she's saying the number one reason, the very first reason I'm going to give you is I don't want the reflection to hurt. I mean, okay, girl, whatever it takes. But you've been telling us you're not obsessed with how you look for a long time.
Is collapse. I have been reached out by quite a few YouTubers who want to collab with me, and surprisingly, a lot of them say that they'll come to me, which is super sweet. And I'm gonna be honest, I have came up with so many excuses as to not doing it yet or just like prolonging it, but the truth is I'm embarrassed because of my weight. Very, very embarrassed. And I know they know that I'm big because they watch my videos, but I feel like seeing me in person, I will feel ashamed and embarrassed. Next.
I'm so confused. Girl, if that's the case, just why are you putting yourself out on the YouTube every day? Like, people know what you look like. I can't believe you're embarrassed then to have people see you in real life. For me, that's like such a hard juxtaposition for me to figure out. Like, you're willing to put yourself out there on YouTube, and then when other YouTubers who will also know what you look like from the internet want to come and collab with you in real life, you're like, nah, I'm too embarrassed. So are you not putting out what the real Amberlynn is like on real life YouTube? Because that's the only thing for me that would make sense. Like, you're embarrassed because you're not fully showing like the reality of what it's like to be Amberlynn Reed in real life. That's the only thing that would make sense to me, why that would be a reason that you would want to lose weight so you could do collabs. Because otherwise, like, what's to hide? You allegedly show us your real life here, girl.
This reason is I want to be a better girlfriend. I feel like if I'm losing weight and I've reached a goal weight or I'm close to my goal weight, I'll feel better about myself, and I feel like it'll radiate into all the relationships in my life. So better girlfriend, better sister, better daughter, better friend. I want to have a lap. There are times where my cats or my dog, they try to sit on my lap, which really isn't my lap because my stomach is so big. So I'm looking forward to having a lap. So my next reason is easier to get a job, mainly because it's very obvious that people my size get discriminated against when it comes to getting a job. But if there was no such thing as discrimination, at my weight now, there's not many jobs that I could get. And I know YouTube isn't going to be a forever thing, so I want to lose weight so I'm able to get a job in the future.
I have so many questions. First of all, I do believe that there are probably folks who discriminate against people who are overweight, obese, etc. Okay, I do believe that is a thing that happens. So I'm not gonna lean into this like, oh my gosh, you could never. I'm sure some people would immediately not even consider Amberlynn. Fine, whatever. But I just want to know when was the last time she tried to apply to any kind of job? I mean, I've been watching her for a long time, and the last time she had a job was like during the Destiny era. So like, I don't understand. And I do think that there are some things that she could do. Like, there are obese people who are out here doing jobs and working. And like, no, not every job is she going to be able to have. But in the middle of nowhere, Kentucky, folks are going to hire you. Like, I'm saying this because I actually have a lot of overweight, obese people in my own personal family, and all of them are employed. So like, love will find a way, sis. Like, people, capitalism will find a way. Like, people need people to do jobs. The thing that you're going to struggle with is that you haven't had one of those jobs in 3 years, 4 years, however many years it's been. And so you're going to have to be thoughtful, strategic, and honest about how you market yourself, right? Because you haven't had a traditional job. And that's not to say that people who do YouTube couldn't go and find a job somewhere to do something. It's just that you have to be creative and intelligent about how you go about marketing yourself for those positions. So I'm not sure if I buy this, like, you have to lose weight. I think, like, losing weight's gonna give you opportunities to do jobs that you wouldn't physically be able to do. But I'm not convinced you know anything about being discriminated against in a job, because when was the last time you really real life worked? I haven't seen it. I haven't. And the level of effort you put into your YouTube videos, like, the future ain't looking bright for you to go get a real life job that requires you to be committed to something from like 9 to 5 every day.
I suffer with really bad anxiety, but I know that it would lessen, not all the way, but if I lost weight, it would lessen, because a lot of my anxiety, I feel like, is weight-based. I want to go on more adventures. I want to travel, which I actually have a few things listed on here.
I'm like still struggling with the anxiety thing. I don't know, maybe she is moving too fast. Maybe I do have it going too fast. I can't be bothered. But the anxiety thing, like, I mean, anxiety, there probably is some kind of like symbiotic relationship between them where they both benefit from each other, but like anxiety is gonna still exist. Like, I don't know that it's gonna entirely go away just because she loses weight. I don't think that's how anxiety works. I definitely think, like she said, maybe it will be lessened, but my experience is whenever I solve the anxiety for one thing, like the one thing that's causing me anxiety in life, like my anxiety finds something else to be anxious about. That's just me. Like, I'm always managing my anxiety. I have a feeling even if she does lose the weight, like she's still gonna be anxious.
Exact things I want to do, but I just want to be more adventurous and not so scared of doing pretty much everything because of my weight. Next one is I want to beat food addiction. I know that I will always be a food addict. I will
tell me how.
I'll have slip-ups.
Show me how.
I feel like by losing a ton of weight, that means I have beat my food addiction in the way that I want to. Another reason why I want to lose weight is because I want to be comfortable wearing a bra. It doesn't seem like I can find one that is comfortable and fits me the right way.
Girl, we know you've been wearing the same bra for the whole 6 years you've been on the YouTube. Girl, yeah. Jeez, I feel like people have been telling you this too. Like, this is why I'm confused about what this video is about. Like, why have these not all been reasons for you this whole time? Why is it suddenly in 2020 these are reasons that you want to lose weight? Like, maybe I'm missing the point.
Obviously, I want to gain energy, because I am just always, I don't know if I want to do that. So losing weight will definitely give me more energy. So obviously, being bigger means I spend more money on food. So another reason why I want to lose weight is because I want to save money on food. Next.
Girl, you want to save money on food? You could also save money by buying less subscription boxes. You could save money by buying less journals. You could just save money by, in general, being less wasteful. You are so wasteful. Food is not the only thing you waste. It's not. It truly isn't. You spend so much money on so much junk.
Next reason is I want to dance again. You know, I can sit here, do a little bit of a jig, but it's not the type of dancing that I used to do when I was younger. I was in talent shows. I was in a hip hop dance group. I was
Where? Girl, where? Where is it? Judy, have you ever seen her in a hip hop dance group? Where? Oh, I hope I wasn't like showing anything inappropriate. I hope I wasn't showing like, I hope my pants weren't sagging. Oh my God. Okay, let's get back into it.
I was on a jazz float. That's a whole other story within itself.
Where?
I honestly adore dancing. And I can't dance like that anymore because my weight stops me. So I also want to lose weight because I want to take care of a loved one if I have to, whether it be my mom,
or Becky,
and she needs someone to help her, or Becky, she has surgery, or just something really bad happens to her and she needs someone to take care of her, and I'm the only one who's there. Even if I'm not the only one who's there, I want to be the one to help her. And at this weight, I don't know if I could. So
yeah, because Becky's taking care of you. Oh my gosh. I mean, I support that as a reason. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think that is a good reason. That is a wake-up call. Like, I think especially since Becky's clearly been going through some stuff, like, not only do you need to worry about taking care of others, you need to worry about taking care of yourself. I think that's actually the larger thing. It's like, you're worried out here about being able to take care of somebody else. If you can't take care of somebody else, how are you taking care of yourself?
So I know a lot of people think I have diabetes, which I don't, but I want to lose weight so I can lessen the chance of getting diabetes because it does run in the family, but being bigger and being super morbidly obese is going to cause that to happen quicker. I obviously want to breathe better because I do have troubles breathing. I have a lot of weight that I'm carrying, holding, you know, my lungs have a lot of fat around them, I'm sure. So that's another reason why I want to lose weight. I want more mental and physical strength. So those are two reasons into one. I love going to the beach, so I want to walk on the beach again, in my humble opinion.
Girl, where? Where are you going to the beach? Like in Kentucky? Like the Toxic Lake? I'm confused. What beach? Where?
Walking on sand is rough. I used to go to the beach all the time when I was younger because I lived right near it. And it was hard to walk on the beach then. Can you imagine being the weight that I am now walking on the beach? Girl, I take 10 steps and just like conk out right there. I want to lose weight because I want to lessen my chance of infection, whether that be UTIs, because that could be the reason why I have a UTI. We don't know. Bladder infection, what have you. I hear a lot of things about bigger people getting like infections and wounds. I personally have never gone through that.
What? 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 You've never got through that? What do you call the belly button incident in 2019? I forgot all about that. That was a moment in 2019. But you had a whole belly button something in 2019. What about how you got cellulitis because of like stubbing your toe or whatever happened to your toe and you got cellulitis from that? How are you trying to say you've never had an infection issue? Not even to mention your UTI, bladder infection stuff, but like the cellulitis, the belly button, girl, shit's not adding up.
God, knock on wood, I don't want it to ever happen. Or like cellulitis, which I have had, so I just want to be able to lessen my chance of those things. I want softer skin. I know that's like so weird because a lot of people think that bigger people have a soft skin.
Girl, you don't have to lose weight to have soft, moisturize. Girl, have you heard of lotion? You surely have. In that house of Bath and Body Works nonsense, ain't none of you have lotion? Moisturize, girl, moisturize. You don't have to lose weight to have soft skin.
Which is very true. There are parts of my body that are super, super soft, but my legs are really dry. And I noticed that the bigger I got in the past, the drier my legs got. It was like a weird little thing, and I just want that to
lotion.
The reason why I want to lose weight is because I want to focus more on my mental health. I feel like I'm constantly thinking of my physical health and weight loss and that I kind of put my mental health on the back burner.
Well, that's the problem right there, sis. It's a both and, not an either or. It's not one or the other. You need to focus on your mental health if you want to get better in general. Like, you can't just focus on one. And that's not how the world works anyways. Like, everybody has to be both worried about their, like, overall physical well-being and their mental well-being, their overall health. You can't do one without the other. That makes no sense to me. You better not put off going to a therapist until you lose weight. That doesn't make a lick of sense.
Which isn't good, because a big portion of the reason why I am the way I am is because of my mental state. So
exactly.
It's written down of like a certain pain that I get in my body, but just in general,
General? What was that? I'm sorry. I know I make word mistakes all the time. It's fine, Amberlynn. I love you.
Want my pain to listen. I want to be able to stand longer, because when I stand now, my back starts to hurt. For me, that's like the biggest problem.
Girl, what's new?
And like, you guys, I'm a big body on small ankles and feet. I want to see Miley Cyrus in concert. That is one of the biggest things on my bucket list. I adore Miley. I've loved her since I was like 14. Don't judge. I'm 29 now. She's growing old, I'm growing old, we're growing together, and I love her, and I would love to see her in concert.
I'm not judging. I feel like that's actually a good goal. Like, I feel like, well, one, I don't know if Miley's really touring like that right now, but I feel like you say, hey, once I lose X amount of pounds, I'm going to purchase tickets for a Miley concert. I love that as a goal. I love it. This is not me bullshitting. I think that that's like a good thing to set a goal for. I know like some other people who have lost weight are like, oh, I want to set a goal of like being able to go on a roller coaster, XYZ things, whatever. And I think that that's great. Like wanting to go see something that you've been passionate about for years and like using that as like a reward and a goal for you to set. Perfect. Let's stick in that vein. I like those reasons because that's a reason that we haven't heard before. These reasons related to health, they certainly make sense, but it's like, girl, you've known about cellulitis, you've known about the risks of diabetes, you've known about the pain you felt, you've known about your inability to stand for long periods of time. We've known that, but listen, and maybe you might say, yes, we've known she's wanted to go see Miley, but that's a reason for motivation that you haven't already had, that you're now setting as a goal for yourself. I don't know, maybe I rambled about that for too long.
I want to lose weight so I can be more confident. I want to hate myself less, and I also want less stress. Being this big is stressful, not only mentally, but also physically. Lymphedema will never go away, but with weight loss, it will shrink in a little bit, and that's what I want. I wish it would go away. I wish losing weight can make it completely vanish, but this is something I'm gonna have to live with forever. So losing weight will make it smaller, and I can't wait. I want to be able to fit in chairs that have arms, because I can't now. My butt is way too big.
Girl, that's definitely something that was in the struggles of being me. Maybe not in those exact words, but she talked about not being able to go to the movies because she could only sit in certain types of chairs at the movies. So girl, you've been new.
And if I ever get married, I want to feel beautiful at my wedding. I want to wear my dream wedding dress, and I want it to look good. I I know cancer can happen to anyone, but I'm at a very high risk factor due to my weight. So I want to lose weight so I can lessen the chance of it. So when I go in public, there are a lot of children.
I'm just like, every single one of these is like, I just don't want to be a health risk. I don't want to be a health risk. We get it. I mean, I don't either, but you've been aware that you're a health risk. Okay, bye, Jude. She's over it too, but you've been aware, like, what's the thesis? Like, why now? What's different? What's changed?
Who have no filter, and they do say very rude things about my weight. There's a lot of, oh my god, mommy, how did she get so big? And by losing weight, we will lessen those rude child remarks. I want to lose weight so I can accept compliments better, because I feel like when people compliment me, they're not like compliments. I feel like they're just trying to make me feel better.
I will say that, I mean, I am also somebody that doesn't take compliments well. I don't know, you might not believe that, but like, I don't think that has anything to do with your weight. That has everything to do with like just how you feel about yourself in general. And I mean, that's not going to change just because you lose weight. You just have to like build your confidence. That's going to be part of the like mental health taking care of situation type of deal. So like, it's not just going to happen miraculously because you lose weight. I just want to be clear.
Which I'm probably wrong, but like I said, because I'm bigger, I feel like what would be the reason to compliment me? So if I lost weight, I could accept those things more. I want to boost my immune system. I want the dark circles under my eyes to go away. Well, I feel like I'll always have them because like my sleeping sucks.
That's because you don't sleep. Your sleeping schedule is messed up.
Some people just have dark circles under their eyes, but I noticed in the past with my weight gain, it only got worse. So I want those to go bye-bye. I want to break my unhealthy cycle. And by losing weight, I feel like I am breaking my cycle. So I can't wait to come on here one day and be like, cycle who? I noticed with weight gain, weight loss, whatever it may have you. Did that even make sense? I get treated differently based on how much I weigh and what I look like. Even when I'm wearing makeup, I get treated better. When my hair's down, I get treated better. You know, it's just little things like that. But the point that I'm trying to make now is I want to lose weight so I get treated better.
I feel like some of that might come from like just being a better person. So it's like the way that you treat people frequently impacts how they treat you. I'm not saying that there aren't people, I mean, I have seen in your comments and my comments people who just treat you poorly because you're not skinny. And I agree that some of that will go away, but like, you still have to be a good person to people if you want to be treated well. That's all I'm saying.
That honestly makes this world seem kind of shallow, but that's just kind of how it is. I want to lose weight because it'll help my organs. Y'all, I'm looking at my list and I put more energy twice, so now I gotta think of a new reason. Yep.
Help your organs again. Girl, everything with your health. You're out here trying to say, literally almost probably a year ago, you made a whole video about how a doctor said you were healthy. But all of these reasons are like because you don't want to risk your health. And like, girl, we've been telling you.
You know what, this one's very vain, and who knows if I'll ever do it, but if I lose weight, that means I can get lip injections because my lips are so tiny. I want to lose weight because...
Girl, is there a rule that like people who are obese can't get lip injections? I was not aware.
There will just be so many more possibilities. That goes with anything. I've always wanted to be a writer, or what if I want to have a career one day, or what if I do want to collab with other YouTubers, or what if a brand reaches out to me and says, hey, you want to travel to New York? I don't know, that's so stupid, that's never gonna happen, but that's just like examples of like, there will be so many more possibilities if I just lost this weight. I don't want to be the ugly friend anymore.
That's my response.
I want to be able to go to a restaurant and actually fit in the booths. I hate going in there and being like, for a table, like, I'm over it. I also want to lose weight because I'm tired of being stared at in public. So by losing weight, I will be stared at less. I will be kind of...
Girl.
So this one...
Girl, all of these you've already made videos about. You've already talked about all of this stuff before. None of this is new. I'd be more interested in seeing you actually lose weight. I want to see that. Let's see those videos. I don't need 127 reasons why you want to lose weight. You should know.
It makes me really sad, but I want to lose weight because I don't want my fur babies to lose me. I'm getting emotional. Like, one day, I could die before them.
Yeah.
And they go, where's mama?
Absolutely.
Why is she coming home? That is freaking heartbreaking. And I don't want... Ooh, okay. So another reason why I want to lose weight is because I feel like a lot of my viewers are aggravated with me. So by losing weight, I will lessen the aggravation from you.
First of all, I mean, me specifically, most of the reasons I'm aggravated with you don't directly relate to your weight loss. Like, I'm aggravated over the GoFundMe scam still. I'm aggravated over you putting the information of your urologist out there. I mean, if we go back in time, I'm aggravated with the way that you do not take care of your animals. Like, the weight loss, yes, you've done a lot of stupid things with your weight loss. You've eaten an entire plate of shrimp. You've eaten an entire rotisserie chicken. Actually, I don't think you finished either of those things if people want to get technical. But you've done a lot of boneheaded things with your weight loss, but most of my aggravation comes from plenty of other sources. Like, you lose the weight, chances are there's still going to be things to make videos about.
You guys, no more scooters in stores. By losing weight, I'll have more clothing options, better stamina. That is where it's at right there.
You've already said that.
Now, I can tell that my stamina is getting so much better.
You've already said that.
When I lose 50 more pounds, when I lose 60, 70, like when I'm down 300, that's scary. But my stamina will be, wow, off the charts. Obviously, I want stronger lungs. I want to be able to go in public and not feel ashamed. Point blank, period.
Girl, now we're getting into things. We're 13 minutes into this video and we're getting into things you've already said. Like, I don't need you to repeat things. Stamina, you've talked about it. You want to be able to stand longer. You don't want to be stared. You mentioned, you don't want to be stared at, but you already mentioned that people make comments about you, little kids make comments about you. You don't want to be embarrassed going out in public. So like, girl, you are stretching for this content.
Weight is because of less fears. I just have so many fears regarding my weight that also I feel like it has a lot to do with my anxiety, which makes my anxiety worse. It's just like this crazy vicious cycle. I want to be able to ride a bike again. I want to ride a bike so bad. I used to ride bikes when I was younger.
Where?
I used to rollerblade, go swimming all the time. Like, I was a very active child. Biggest thing for me though is riding a bike. I loved it. Oh my god, I loved it so much, and it's just so freeing, and I can't ride a bike right now. I would love to be smaller than I was in high school. I want to be able to go in gym equipment without it breaking or not working, because that has happened to me before. That actually happened to me a couple years ago, and it was really embarrassing. Girl, I want to lose weight.
Girl, I just like, oh, I'm already exhausted. I still have 15 minutes of this video to get through. How do I do this?
Because I'm tired of my shelf. My butt looks like a shelf. And comments have pointed that out. I see it now. It's not cute. I want to lose weight because I'm tired of the...
You just see it now? You're just seeing that in 2020? I mean...
brain fog. I just feel like there's a certain type of fogginess that super morbidly obese people, why? I just feel like there's a certain type of like brain fog that morbidly obese people have.
Girl.
I feel like it's something that we're so used to that we forget that it's like a crisper mind that we...
Girl, I'm sorry to tell you. That brain fog has nothing to do with your weight. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe other, like, larger obese people can correct me in the comments. Feel free to come at me. But, like, I don't know that has anything to do with your weight, and that is just you. Like, I don't know. I've never heard anybody say that before, like that they got a brain fog. I don't want to call you dumb, but I certainly don't think that a brain fog is associated with obesity. I don't know. This is going to be one of those things that people in the comments are like, actually, there have been like research done, and I'm just like, girl, I'm not sure that this is gonna help you out with your brain fog.
We could have with losing weight. I want to be able to wear shirts again. As you guys know, I wear dresses every single day, and it's because my lymphedema in my stomach has gotten so bad that I just can't wear shirts anymore because I don't want people to see my lymphedema at all. I take pride in the fact that like I try my very hardest to hold my weight well, if that makes sense. And if my lymphedema is just like hanging out, having the time of its life, that's not me holding my weight well.
Oh, wow.
So I'm stuck wearing dresses. I try to choose cute ones. Like this one is a new one. I think it's super adorable, but it's like I miss wearing shirts.
Well, you got a new dress and you didn't show us in a torrid haul. What am I doing? What are we doing here, Judy? What? I need to see this.
Because there's a lot of shirts out there that I will want to be wearing. A very big one is I want to be a success story so bad. I want to be able to cover my...
That's the problem though. You want to be a success story, but you don't want to put the work into it. All I've heard is a bunch of reasons and excuses. You want to be a success story, you put in the work, sis.
But with a hospital gown. I also want to be able to get up off the floor if I'm ever on the floor. I want to be less of a joke to people. I feel like I'm such...
Wait! You want to be able to get up off the floor if you're ever on the floor, but you claim that you were able to get up that day that you fell on the back patio by yourself. Am I remembering that incorrectly? She's got me out here questioning everything. I feel like there's some gaslighting going on because I swear you prided yourself that day because you were able to do it without Becky's help. So are you saying now that you can't?
It's a big joke to YouTubers, to viewers, to people just in general. I just feel like people watching it and they're just like, this girl is a joke. Like, what? I want to lose weight because if there's an option...
Again, that's nothing to do with your weight, sis. You're a joke on YouTube because, like, you put zero effort into your videos. You do almost nothing all day. You complain about how hard it is to be a YouTuber, and you put out content like this, sis. So that's why people think you're a joke.
Option between elevator or stairs. I want to be able to choose stairs without... I'm dying. I want to lose weight because, as you guys know, my knuckles are super freaking dark, and with weight loss, that'll lessen. It'll lessen by a lot. I also want to lose weight because I'll have more structure to my face. My eyes won't look as small. My lips won't look as small, so maybe I won't need the lip injections. My nose is actually very small, but I feel like it won't look as small. I do have very high cheekbones. I get it from my mom, and I want people to see my jaw. I want people to see, like, my eyes, like, big. You know, I have no facial features because my face looks like the freaking moon. So I really don't even know what I look like. Sometimes I think about that, and I'm just like, I truly don't know what I look like.
What do you mean you don't know what you... It's not like a whole different person is hiding under there. I mean, you will look different if you lose weight. But what do you mean you don't know what you look like? You just, at the very beginning of this whole video, were like, I look at myself in the mirror and I don't like what I see. So you've looked in a mirror. Am I taking this too literally? Maybe I'm being dumb. This is the part where people are gonna be like, you're nitpicking, Zach. Okay, we're gonna get back.
Because with hundreds of pounds to lose, like if you guys looked up pictures before and after of people who lost like 200, 300 pounds, even sometimes 100, they look completely different. Completely different. So it's like there's another version of myself that I don't even know.
Okay, I guess I get it.
Including myself. I want to lose weight because I don't want to fear breaking furniture every time I sit on something. I want to live longer. I mean, point blank period. That's almost everyone's freaking reason for wanting to lose weight is you just want to live longer. So when I sleep, I sit up, or I'm like kind of laying down but kind of not, and I'm like propped up on a ton of pillows.
Right,
I'm tired of it. Absolutely tired of it. I want to lose weight because I want to sleep like a normal person. So I'm a very depressed individual, but I feel like a big part of it is also because of my weight. I feel like a lot of my mental issues are because of my weight, but my weight is because of my mental issues. So it's a vicious cycle. But I want to lose weight, so my mental clarity, my depression, whatever it may have you. Why do I keep saying that? I feel like it doesn't even make sense. I just feel like
your depression is not going to get better entirely from losing weight. I'm just here to say this to you. That is not how mental health works. Your depression and your anxiety, since you brought that up earlier, are only going to get better if you put work into it. So you can lose weight, you can lose some weight, but unless you take the time to address the mental health issues, it's not going to get better. I mean, you see that all the time on My 600 Pound Life. Even in the most recent first episode, there were two brothers and they were doing great. They did great. They got the surgery. And then afterwards, like one of the guys had to address his mental health because he just started like beating himself up and he was still depressed, and like losing the weight didn't change any of that. So like you need to do both, Amberlynn. It's not I'm gonna lose weight and then my depression's gonna get better. I'm sorry to tell. I'm just being honest with you. This isn't even me like being overly critical. It's just not how you solve mental health. Like mental health doesn't just fix itself by you dropping some lbs.
depression will get better. I want to be able to wear jeans again. I have like 10 pairs of the same pants and everyone's like, Amberlynn wears the same one pair of pants every day.
You surely do.
I literally bought these black pants in bulk because I can't wear anything else.
Right.
And you know, I'm grateful for these pants because they go with everything I wear. But still, I want to be able to wear jeans again. I want to lose weight because I really want to take a road trip. Like I really do. I think it'd be so fun, like renting an RV or just like going in like a big van with my friends. Like it honestly sounds so fun.
I can't imagine. I absolutely can't imagine. Also, how insufferable would Amberlynn Reed be on a long road trip in an RV? I would never. I wouldn't choose to sign up for that.
And I would like legit vlog the whole thing. Ugh, I want to do it so bad, but I 100% know that I can't do it at this weight. I want to lose weight because I want to be taken more seriously. Just like what I said prior to, I just feel like I'm a joke to people.
Again, you already said this. Stop repeating yourself. You at this point, you just like to hear the sound of your own voice talk about the potential of losing weight and not do anything about it.
A lot of time when I share like a story or when I just talk about anything really, people just do not take me seriously.
Right.
Like, because of my weight, I'm no longer a human to some people, and like
again, that's nothing to do with your weight. You people don't take you seriously because you've consistently lied, you've engaged in scams, you don't take care of your pets. Like there is a laundry list of reasons why people don't take you seriously that have nothing to do with your weight. Let's just be clear.
Like I don't have feelings and I'm honestly tired of it. I want my body to look more human. I literally look like a monster right now, so I want to somehow form like a definition of a human. So with losing weight, obviously you're eating less and you're eating a bit healthier. So I feel like by losing a big chunk of weight, doing those things become easier. So that's another reason why I want to lose weight. I want to be able to choose healthier options over unhealthy options easier. I want to lessen my chance of a stroke or heart attack.
That wanting to eat more healthy, that one, that's the first one that's made absolutely no sense to me. But whatever. Okay, go off, I guess.
He really wants to take me to Gatlinburg. That's one of like her dreams, is to take me there. And I just feel like her taking me there at this weight right now.
Wow.
What are we gonna do?
Listen, I've been to Gatlinburg, and if that's one of Becky's dreams, wow, dream big, sis. Gatlinburg, Tennessee, like I literally went there when I was at grad school. I mean, it was cute or fun, but it's no Bora Bora, Amberlynn. Like, wow.
Like sit in a cabin the whole time, although that does sound very relaxing. She wants to like show me around Gatlinburg, and that's another reason why I want to lose weight, because if I lose weight, then she can do that. I don't want to be afraid of floors. I always feel like I'm gonna break a floor. Like if I go into someone's trailer, or if like there's a little crick noise in the floorboard, I feel like I'm about to fall through.
Wow.
I'm tired of fearing doctors because of my weight, so if I lose weight, maybe I won't fear them as much.
Girl, you fear them? You don't fear the emergency room, and you don't fear them when you're shopping around trying to find the answer you want. You don't fear them when you're putting their number out on the internet for everybody to see. Get out of here.
I want to lose weight because I want to feel the joy and happiness from the weight loss. I feel like I will be so freaking happy and over the moon when I step on the scale one day and I see that I'm down 100 pounds or 200 pounds. I want to feel that joy. So by losing weight, I know that my self-care will get a lot better. So this one is gruesome.
How? But how? But how, Amberlynn? How? Your self-care, like literally like showering and cleaning yourself, or your self-care like taking care of your mental health? Because that doesn't just happen magically. Actually, neither of those things really do. But like self-care, I always associate with mental health, so that's where I'm going. And like, I think she thinks that there's just some like magical cure of losing weight, and that means like your mental health gets better. And I'm sorry to tell you, but it won't unless you work on it.
Lose weight so my coffin is smaller. I know that the bigger coffins do cost more money, and I don't want to like have that huge burden on the people around me. Ugh.
That is like the grimmest thing I've ever heard her say. And if this ain't rock bottom, sis, I've said that a lot on my channel, but like she's literally out here thinking about coffins. Like what are you gonna do about that?
Like that one like triggers me the most. Like I don't even want to talk about it. I want to lose weight so I don't look as grotesque. There will be a lot less fat shaming. I never want to.
She keeps saying the same things over and over again. She's now called herself grotesque, a monster, said she doesn't look like herself or doesn't know what she looks like. She wants to look like a human. You said that now, like, does that really count for multiple reasons, or could that not have all been one reason?
Step on a scale and see the first number being a 5, the first number being a 4, the first number being a 3. Seriously, 5 by 4 by 3, I'll feel more proud of myself, but 3 by, and if the number ever starts with a 2, I'm going to freak out. I'm going to be so proud of myself, but can you imagine if it started with a 1? Wow. I want to lose weight because I want to be more comfortable going in bathroom public stalls. So my next reason literally is health, health, health. I'm talking about just health in general, overall. Like, there's...
What? Yes, we get it. You have talked about literally every possible health issue you could have at this point. You're grasping at straws here for this 127 reasons.
So many health problems you can get from being obese, and I just want to lessen every single one. I want to avoid heart disease the best that I can. I want to make myself proud, and I really, really want to inspire others to lose weight, because if I can do it, you can do it.
Girl, inspire yourself. Inspire yourself first, and other people will be inspired just naturally. You gotta stop worrying about putting on this show for other people and just do it for yourself, sis.
Be able to shower more comfortably. I really, really, really want to visit my family, and I know that with weight loss, I'll be able to do that. I want to be able to walk around zoos, aquariums, and places like that. I actually want to go physically to New York City and watch the ball drop. I know that's like super crazy, but I would love to, like, or be there like around Christmas time, so it's like a whole week. Oh my god, that means I'd be there for my birthday. Like, it would just be so fun. I also want to lose weight because I would love to see the before and after pics. I want to be able to help others and give people advice and the wisdom of how I lost weight and teach them how to do it too.
Girl, you've been trying to give people help and advice and everything for years now, and do it first. Do it. Just do it.
I won't dread body pictures all the time. So I don't have high blood pressure. There have been a few times where it was like borderline, like high, but honestly, the last few times I've gone to check with the doctors, it's been normal, but I still want to improve it. I won't be as fatigued because, like I said, I ain't got all the energy a normal person has. I want to lose weight because I want less weight on my bones, obviously, because I don't want my bones to like break or whatever could happen. I want to lose weight because I want to feel younger. I physically feel so old, like 112, and I'm just tired of it. I want to feel my age, if not better. So I highly doubt this is a thing, but I really feel like going to public with my friends, I feel like they're embarrassed to be hanging out with me because of how I look, and by losing weight, they won't feel that way anymore.
Sis, first of all, they probably actually really truly don't. But second of all, get better friends if they do, because that's sad. That's sad. If they chose to be your friend and all that you give them and the money support you give them, they shouldn't be embarrassed at all to go out with you. Let's be real. Get better friends if they really feel embarrassed.
But again, that's just me assuming they feel that way when they probably don't. I used to volunteer a lot in high school, and I want to volunteer again. So every time I'm in an elevator, there's always that like awkward moment, especially when a stranger comes in. I'm in my head, I'm like, oh my god, they probably think that I'm going to break the elevator. So
when was the last time you were in an elevator, girl? When? At what time? I don't believe it.
So with weight loss, I feel like there will be no more awkwardness in the elevator. I want to lose weight because I'm tired of the backhanded compliments. With weight loss, I won't waddle anymore when I walk. I want to be able to go on a train. I've never been on one.
To where?
I've been on one at Disneyland, but that doesn't really count. I'm talking like a real full-fledged train.
To where?
I will gain better posture improvement, so that's important because I feel like with all my weight, I don't have like the greatest posture. I feel like my insomnia would get so much better. The next one is I want to lose weight because I feel like it'll just make my everyday life to life. Oh my god. I feel like it'll make my day-to-day life just a lot easier. I want to be able to cross my legs. I feel like with lymphedema, maybe I won't ever be able to, but that's definitely something on the list because it's always a possibility. Hey, I want to lose weight for bragging rights. Like, I feel like I would brag a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wait, woo, woo, woo.
Well, girl, you're already bragging and you haven't done anything yet. So chill. I need you to be more chill, sis. Be way more chill, because this is too much.
I mean, I probably wouldn't be annoying about it. I want regular periods because the periods I have now are so irregular, it's like almost scary. Like, I will have a period for 2 months in a row, but then I won't have a period for like a year, and then I'll have a period for a day, but then I won't have it for a day, and it'll start again. It's just like so crazy. I never know when to expect it. Intimacy. I no longer want to be the fattest person in the room because I'm always the fattest person in the room.
Wait, she just said intimacy. She literally just said the word intimacy. What do you mean by that? With Becky?
I feel like I'm the fattest person in my town. I mean, let's be real. I want to lose weight because I no longer want to use an industrial scale. There's just no reason for it. I literally use a scale that weighs car parts. Like, I will say they're much more accurate than like at-home scales, so I am grateful for that, but it's just like, it's still embarrassing. I want to be able to walk around amusement parks. I have been on roller coasters before at Disneyland. Will I go on a roller coaster again? I don't know. I'm afraid.
This was full on in the Struggles of Being Me series. It was. I remember it. So you're repeating old shit. Like, this shouldn't be a new reason for you to want to lose weight. You've had this reason.
heights, and I feel like it's only gotten worse now that I've gotten older. But just like, I want to be able to go to amusement parks. I want to swim in Bora Bora. I know you guys know that that's like my dream vacation, and
Bora Bora, Gatlinburg, Bora Bora, Gatlinburg.
I would love to be able to do it. Another reason why I want to lose weight is because I want to fit comfortably in a plane. I feel like now I have to buy 2 plane tickets, which I've actually had to do that before in the past, and I filmed that as a story time a long time ago when I was with Destiny, and I don't know if I ever uploaded it because that was when I deleted 60 videos from my phone. I'm sure if you guys have been following me, oh my god, if you guys have been following me for that long, I deleted 60 videos from my phone.
I don't remember
and
that.
Might have been one of them, but
I don't remember.
While I was at the airport, they literally told me to buy another plane ticket, which I get it, but it wasn't even full. Like, our plane had, I think, like 10 people in it. I don't know. It was a whole thing. It was frustrating, but I don't want to have to do that ever again.
Okay,
I want to be
great.
able to wear a seatbelt and actually be able to like fit in a car better.
Girl, you could. You have been saying that you were going to get a seatbelt extender, that you want to wear a seatbelt. The seatbelt thing was also in the struggles of being me, so this is also not new. Like, this should have been your motivation for a long time now. But girl, have you even tried to get a seatbelt extender? Have you? Even a little bit? I'm just curious. I would just like to know, because you say you can't do it, but like, I feel like you haven't even tried.
I kind of mentioned this one earlier with like the mental fog. I just want like mental clarity. I really want that. So
you also already said mental clarity too. You did mention the brain fog, which I don't believe is a thing related to your weight. But you also did say you wanted more mental clarity. You're repeating shit at this time, just to be clear.
Another reason why I want to lose weight is I want to be able to walk Twinkie more. I feel like she doesn't get like that walking exercise. She doesn't get a lot of exercise because I do play fetch with her a lot. Like, she loves it so much. But I want to be able to like go on longer walks with her. So I don't know if you guys know this about me, but adoption is something that is like near and dear to my heart, and it's something that I could see myself doing in the way future when I'm more like responsible, have my own place, things like that.
When you're more responsible, when's that gonna happen? Since you're 29, I would love to see you become more responsible today. Truly.
I feel like I couldn't have a kid now, but
you literally just said in your last video that like one of your goals for the new year was to pick up after yourself more. So what are you gonna pick up after this kid? It's just like, I can't imagine somebody who has a goal at 29 for themselves to pick up more after themselves being able to feasibly take care of a child. That's terrifying.
I do want that option, and I know that I would not adopt to someone. Wait, does that make sense? Adopt to someone? Let me rephrase this. I know I wouldn't let someone my size adopt a baby, because see, it's on my size. It's like, if you can't take care of yourself, how are you gonna take care of a little baby? So by losing weight,
I'm not even concerned about you taking care of your weight. My largest concern is, again, you said that you had to give yourself a goal of picking up after yourself. So that's my concern. You can't even clean up after yourself. Imagine having a kid.
Be able to adopt. I want a daughter. I've always wanted a daughter, and it's something that comes and goes, but right now it's like pretty strong, and I've cried a lot about it, just like thinking that I might never have a kid one day. It's kind of hard for me to like grasp, but maybe with weight loss I could actually have a dream come true and have a daughter one day. I want to be a better role model, because I know there are some youngsters who watch me, and I just feel like I'm not role modeling the right way. I want to be able to visit LA. Have you guys ever had that feeling of being homesick somewhere that you've never actually lived? I am homesick for LA.
No.
It's weird, but it's a thing.
I've never.
I want better self-esteem. My self-esteem now is just, it's horrid. It's not good. A lot of people think I like love myself and I'm obsessed with myself. You guys, I promise it's not true. There's nothing like physical about me that I like, and there's only a few things like.
The number of things that have like contradicted themselves or been repeated over and over again in this video, and it's just like, girl, self-esteem is not going to come from losing weight alone. It may help, but again, you got to work on your own mental health before you're ever going to get to this like place this imaginary place where you think you have all the self-esteem, no depression, no anxiety, XYZ, whatever.
Non-physical that I like, I'm giving, I'm an empath, I'm weird, I love that I'm weird, just little things like that.
I'm so quirky.
My self-esteem is non-existent. So I'm pretty sure this is the last one on my list, and I want to be able to wear heels. I think heels are so freaking cute, and they can go good with any outfit depending on what the heels look like, blah, blah, blah.
I'm ready to see it.
Yeah, that's just something else that I want to lose weight for. So I know this video is really long, but I really wanted to film 127 reasons for losing weight, and I hope I gave you guys some reasons for losing weight as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Y'all, have mercy. Like... What a shit show. I mean, not that any of those reasons are particularly bad. A lot of them are good reasons. There are, like, the mental health ones, I think she's completely misguided, and it's clear to me she doesn't have a plan to address that, which means that, like, even if she's successful for a while with her weight loss, that she's not going to ultimately end up being successful because she's expecting her weight loss to fix her mental health issues, and that's not the case. Like, she's going to have to work on her mental health. But, like, more importantly, all of these issues and concerns about her, like, impending health, like, one, these have always been possibilities. I'm so confused, like, why she's acting brand new, like these things are just now suddenly something she needs to be worried about. And then on top of that, she's had enough issues with her health already that those should have been enough. Like, the cellulitis, the belly button infection issue, the UTI, like, maybe not all directly related to her weight, but certainly not helped, right? And, like, she acknowledges that. She has said that herself, right? And that's not me attributing that to her weight. Like, I'm going off of what she said. So I'm just like, why are you acting brand new? Like, just take care of yourself. Don't give us a 30-minute long video of stuff that we all have known and you should have known, okay? That's all I got. This video is way super long. I probably am not even gonna really do a whole lot of editing to it just because I want to get it all to you. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, and it's your first video, make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and click the bell button so you get a notification every single time I go live on my channel. Also, please make sure to leave me some comments down below, hit like, and follow me on all of my social media. I had a whole lot of fun with you all today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!